certainly am. Thank you very much, Mike. Now, earlier today, the EFL fixtures were revealed ahead of the start of the new season, and the ties have just been selected for round 1 of the Carabao Cup. To wrap up today's EFL coverage, we'll shortly be making the draw for the group stages of the Papa John's Trophy. I'm delighted to say that we'll be joined by Anton Ferdinand, who's making the draw today. Welcome along, Anton. Look, as a homegrown player who came through an academy, just why is it so important that these young players get the opportunity to experience first-team football, do you think?
It's important because I think they're used to playing against their friends at under 23s level, so now they're going to be playing against men and playing for something that matters.
Yeah, it does really matter as well. And you also experienced this competition playing for Southend United as well. It's a great chance, is it, for EFL clubs to reach a Wembley final potentially? Yeah,
definitely. If you can get to Wembley, it's fantastic, especially for EFL clubs who, if they do go there, something that a lot of them ain't going to be able to experience before, and they've never experienced before, so it's good for them to go there, but also for the clubs to look at players that potentially they want to take on loan.
Yeah, it's a good idea, isn't it? So it's a great trophy for that, isn't it? OK, last season's competition culminated in a very long-awaited Wembley victory for Sunderland. They defeated Tranmere Rovers 1-0 to claim the title. Now, today, we're drawing the invited under-21 teams into the Northern and Southern groups. The invited teams include all of the 16 highest-placed Premier League teams from last season. The 48 EFL teams have already been placed into groups. And we have some exciting-looking ties as well already, with the first matches scheduled to take place on the 31st of August and the 1st of September. Now, if there's a situation where two teams meet in the group stages for a second successive season, then the club who is at home in the 2020-21 season will play away in the 21-22 season. So all EFL clubs will play 2 of their 3 matches at home in the group stages. And we're going to start with the northern section of the draw. So, Anton, please give both your bowls a really good stir. And away we go. Let's start with the groups then. What letter have you got?
D.
You have got D. So that is Port Vale, Rochdale and Bolton Wanderers in this group. Bolton Wanderers, winners in 1989. Who is going to drop into their group?
4.
And that's 4. And that is Liverpool. Under-21s. This will be their 3rd season in this competition. They've never progressed, though, beyond the group stages. OK, what's the next group? A, that's Carlisle United, Hartlepool United, promoted back to the EFL, of course, and Morecambe of League One, not progressed from the group stage in any of the last 4 seasons. And they will be up against Everton. This is their 5th season in the competition. They didn't enter last time around, though. OK, let's take a look at the next one then.
F.
We've got F, which is Bradford City, Lincoln City and Sunderland. Defending champions, of course, Sunderland defending champions, reaching 2 of the last 3 finals. Who will they face?
6.
6. That is Manchester United. So they will be up against Sunderland, the defending champions. An interesting tie for them. OK,
G.
That is G. So that is Accrington Stanley, Barrow, 2nd appearance in the competition for them, and Fleetwood Town. Who's going to drop into their group then?
3.
3, Leicester City, under-21s, knocked out in round 3 last season. They lost 4-2 to Tranmere. They don't face them this time around.
B.
B, that's Oldham Athletic, Tranmere, as I was mentioning, last season's runners-up, of course, losing to Sunderland, and Salford City. So who will they meet?
2.
Number 2, and that's Leeds United. So that's a tasty encounter for them. Oldham, Tranmere and Salford for Leeds.
C.
C, Wigan Athletic, Crewe Alexandra and Shrewsbury Town. Crewe Alexandra won this competition in 2013. Who's coming in for them?
8.
And that is Wolves. Wolverhampton Wanderers will drop into that group. They went to round 3 in 2016-17. They lost to Swansea eventually.
E.
E, and that is Rotherham United, Doncaster United and Scunthorpe United in that group. Runners-up, Scunthorpe in 2009.
5.
They're going to face Manchester City. So City dropping in there. City knocked out in round 2 last season. They lost to Tranmere, the eventual runners-up. And the last one...
H.
H. Sheffield Wednesday, Harrogate Town and Mansfield Town are in this group. Mansfield Town won it in 1987.
7.
They are against Newcastle. So Newcastle United knocked out in the group stages last season. So let's just take a look then. So this is how it stands then. Group A will see Everton in it. Group B sees Leeds. Group C has Wolves popping into that one. Group D, Liverpool will be in there. Group E, Manchester City facing Rotherham, Doncaster and Scunthorpe. And then Group F is Manchester United. Group G, Leicester United. And Group H is Newcastle United. So we've just put the Southern balls in now, so you can give them both a big stir as well through the magic of telly. So what have we got? The first group then, please.
D.
And that is Forest Green Rovers, who reached round 2 last season, Northampton Town and Walsall, who were runners-up in 2015. They will face 3 Brighton. Best performance for them, reaching round 3 in 2016-17. So that's Brighton.
F,
which sees Swindon Town, Newport County and Plymouth Argyle. Swindon Town runners-up back in 2012. And they will take on
1
Arsenal under-21s, reaching round 2 last season. They lost to Wimbledon in the end.
C,
which is Milton Keynes Dons, Burton Albion and Wycombe Wanderers. So MK Dons, Burton Albion, Wycombe Wanderers. Wycombe relegated from the Championship last season, of course.
2.
They will take on Aston Villa. So Villa in this one. This was their 3rd season in the competition. They were knocked out in the group stage in both previous times as well.
A,
which is Colchester United, Gillingham and Ipswich Town. Ipswich Town only the 3rd season playing in the EFL Trophy. And they will take on West Ham United. There you are, your former club, Anton. So this is their 6th season in the competition and reached the knockout stages twice.
H,
which is Oxford United, Cambridge United and Stevenage. Stevenage quarter-finalists in 2019-20 season.
7,
which is Spurs, so Tottenham drop into that group. The 4th season in the competition, reached the knockout stages just the once, Tottenham.
E
is Exeter City, Bristol Rovers and Cheltenham Town, promoted to League One last season as champions. They will take on
4,
which is Chelsea. They'll drop into that group. Best performance semi-finalists in 2017-18.
G,
Group G is Crawley Town, Charlton Athletic and Leyton Orient, now managed by Kenny Jackett. Won the EFL Trophy twice as the manager, Kenny Jackett, with Swansea and Portsmouth.
6,
against Southampton. So Southampton in that group, their 5th season in this competition, and they reached the knockout stages just the one time.
B
is AFC Wimbledon, Portsmouth and Sutton United, their 1st appearance in the trophy. This is the last one.
5,
and that is Crystal Palace entering the competition for the very first time. So that's an interesting group for Crystal Palace. So let's just recap then. West Ham United they're getting into Colchester, Gillingham and Ipswich. I'm guessing that one's caught your eye, Anton.
Yeah.
Good tie for them?
Yeah, it is a good tie for them. Be hard for them, but the best thing I'll say about that is that it's local. It's local to them.
Absolutely, it is local. That's what this is all about. So let's take a look at the rest of them. Crystal Palace, as I said, first time in the competition. Wimbledon, Portsmouth and Sutton United. Then Group C, Aston Villa go into that group. Group D, Brighton United. And then Chelsea into Group E. Group F is Arsenal, Group G, Southampton, and Group H is Tottenham. So thank you very much indeed, Anton. That does complete the draw for the group stages of the 2021-22 EFL Trophy. There are some cracking group games, I'm sure you'll agree. And I'm sure the competition will once again provide some very interesting challenges for EFL clubs and invited teams alike.